Hello everybody, my name is Dee and welcome to Books and Quirks. Today is Friday, so it's time for another Friday Reads. But it is also Black Friday, big shopping day, so wherever you are, I hope you are having fun, you are safe, and if you're in the US, I hope you had a very wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. I celebrated with my cousins and it was a lot of fun being with all of them, and yeah, it's just a lot of food and a day of a lot of food, a lot of desserts, a lot of coffee. I didn't do any of the crazy shopping because now Black Friday, if you're in the US, you know this, has turned into Thanksgiving. I don't even know what it's called, but all the stores open now on Thanksgiving at like 4 o'clock. So yeah, I didn't do any of that. but um, but yeah, I'm excited to still have a nice, relaxing weekend and hopefully get a lot of reading done as well. So let me just get started. So this week I was able to finish Chernobyl Prayer by Svetlana Alexievich. This is a series of monologues about the Chernobyl disaster, the aftermath. There are monologues from the rescue squads, the firefighters, and this is a very emotional read. I did really enjoy it. The only complaint I had about this book was that I wish it had given more of a context of what happened in Chernobyl. This was my first Chernobyl book. It was a nuclear power plant that had a meltdown, and the area still today is very radioactive, and many people died, and many people are still dying from it. This happened in 1986, and yeah, I think that this book, like I said, was very moving. I just wish I had more of a context of what happened on the day of the disaster, what led up to the disaster, and so on and so forth. So yeah, but I really enjoy it. Some of these stories were really hard to read. Um, just what these people suffered from this horrible tragedy. So yes, I finished this. I also finished The Darkest Magic by Morgan Rhodes. This is a YA book. It's the second book in the Book of Spirits and Thieves, which is an offshoot of the Fallen Kingdom series. Really love this series. I thought the third book is coming out at some point in 2018, but I read today that it's coming out in late 2018. I was hoping that wasn't the case, because I feel like I'm going to forget. But regardless, I really enjoyed this, and I cannot wait until that third book comes out. And I am still working on 2 books for Nonfiction November, but I have one more week. November ends next Thursday, so I'm confident that I will be able to finish at least one of these 2 books. But the first is Team of Rivals, which you've seen in the last few videos. I'm slowly making my way through this, but I am now on page 597. So that means that I have 150 pages left only. So I don't know if I can complete that in a week, but regardless, I will at least finish this by the end of the first week of December. So I'm still really loving this. It's just a lot of information to take in, which is why I'm doing it in small chunks. And the other book that you've been seeing is The Lady in the Tower by Alison Weir. I am loving this so much. I am about halfway through. I haven't been able to read the last couple of days because, getting ready for the holidays, and then there was Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, dinner and all of that, I was just exhausted. So I plan to read the second half of this weekend, and yes, it's not a very slow read at all. I mean, it's not a super fast read either, since it's nonfiction, but I've spoken about Alison Weir before, and I just absolutely adore her writing, whether it's nonfiction or fiction. So I cannot wait to get to the other half of this. And this focuses on Anne Boleyn from, her marriage to Henry VIII and her time within the tower. It doesn't focus on her childhood or anything like that. But yes, very interested in completing this one. So this, I'm sure I will finish by the end of November. I'm sure I will finish it probably by the end of this weekend. So the other book that I know for sure that I will be starting on Sunday is An Echo of What's to Come. Oh, it's An Echo of Things to Come. I had to look it up for a second, by James Islington. This is the second book in the Shadow of What Was Lost series, a really fun fantasy series. I will be buddy reading this with Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures, Cheryl from CR Flames Fan, and Candace from Beacon Hill Books. Again, we read the first book together, absolutely loved it. We all kind of felt the same way, and we're really excited to go into the second book. This will be a trilogy, so I think we have to wait like a year for the third book to come out. But I'm really loving this series, and I cannot wait to get right into them. Into the series again with them, with those ladies. So yeah, those are the books that I will be focusing on this week, this weekend, and into the coming week. And hopefully I get a whole lot of reading done, and hopefully I get, some of those nonfiction books read. But I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I did read 2 nonfiction books already completed. I just have the 2 leftovers that I have to do. So that is all I have for you. That is all I have for Friday, for my Friday reads. I hope you all are having a fun weekend, safe weekend, like I said in the beginning, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.